Would you believe me if I told you that a jelly roll segment was genuinely the best part of the show last night? Would you believe me? Because it was. But trust me, that does not mean it was good. That just tells you how bad the rest of the show was. Jelly roll being the best part of the show sums up how bad Smackdown was and how bad WWE is right now. That just sums up how pathetic, how awful, how boring these shows are. When Jelly Roll is the most, it wasn't great, it wasn't even good, it just was the best part of the show, but that doesn't mean it was good. That tells you all. Smackdown, it's gotten to a point why I have never been more confident to say this is the worst it's ever been. I don't care anymore. Vince at the end, awful. The last few years of Vince, awful. Better than this. Better than this. Does that mean it was good? No, it was awful. But again, that tells you how bad these shows are. Vince's WWE was better than this towards the end, which tells you all you need to know. Because Vince's WWE at the end was awful. But you could kind of laugh at how bad it was, right? You could kind of watch it and enjoy it in an ironic way. Watch how stupid it was and weird some of the segments was. Rusev, Lana, Bobby Lashley. That's the type of stuff we were getting towards the end. It was awful. It was stupid. But it made you feel something, even if it was frustration or angry or just laughing at how bad it was. It made you feel something, right? These shows are like, if I didn't make these reviews, I would not watch these shows. They are beyond boring. They are beyond bad. There's no emotional feeling put into them by the writers, by Triple H. They don't put any feeling or emotion into it. So how are we supposed to feel any emotion or feeling towards any of these shows? They are boring. They make you feel nothing. They make you feel like you'd rather be doing anything than watch this show. Thank God it's back to 2 hours, because if that was 3 hours, I wouldn't have made it through. I would not have made it through that 3 hours. I would have jumped out. I don't know, but I would not have made it through. It's so bad. I mean, I don't want to go through what happened. I'm not going to go through everything that happened, because I would not make it through this video alive. I would not. I'm not going through everything that happened. I'm going to go through the key points, because I don't have the energy, or if Triple H does not want to put energy or effort into these shows, why should we put the energy and effort into talking about it? There's nothing to talk about, really. I'm talking about it because I want to do a review on it. I want to rant about it. I want to talk about it. But at the end of the day, there's not much to talk about. Start with a Jelly Roll segment. Jelly Roll, Logan Paul they start this segment, them two. Jelly Roll starts with a performance. Whatever. You know what it's leading to. Someone's going to come out. I mean, there were reports before the show that it was setting up Logan Paul Jelly Roll. So you knew Logan Paul was going to get involved. So Logan Paul comes out, cuts a decent little promo, an ironic promo, saying, "Oh, I don't want celebrities coming into our company." I like that. That character for Logan Paul would work very well. That kind of delusional, like, "Oh, I've done nothing wrong. I'm one of you guys." Those are the celebrities. Kind of delusional, just lying to. I like that character. But then Randy Orton comes out and Drew McIntyre comes out. And right there, tag team match, SummerSlam. You've got Randy Orton on your roster. You've got Drew McIntyre on your roster. And you're putting them in a tag team match with Logan Paul and Jelly Roll. If you want to have Logan Paul and Jelly Roll, fine. Whatever. It's an exhibition match that means nothing. It's an attraction match. We've always had attraction matches. I can look past it. Probably go to the toilet during it. You know what I mean? Not for me. Might be for some audience. I don't like the match, but it is what it is. But you've dragged Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre into it. And you know for sure Randy Orton. I can see this going. Drew McIntyre is going to beat Randy at Saturday night's main event, and then Randy and Jelly Roll are going to win at SummerSlam. They're going to have a big celebration, singing after the match, right? That's what we're going to get. So Drew McIntyre loses again. That's how this is going to go. None of these people have an affiliation with each other. Logan Paul and Jelly Roll have no connection other than both celebrities, kind of. Jelly Roll has no connection to Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton. Randy Orton has a bit of connection with Drew McIntyre. It's just a random... They've gone, right, we've got Jelly Roll. He wants a performance. He wants a match. And we'd give anything to celebrities, no matter what tier they are. A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list, E-list, Z-list. Doesn't matter. If you're a known name, they will give you the world. So Jelly Roll, you want a match? Fine, we'll give it you. They've gone, okay, who do we give him? Logan Paul. Okay. Logan Paul has been doing this for a while now, but could he carry a match with someone that's very green? Probably not. So who do we put them in a tag team match? Who do we throw them? Oh, I know. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. Okay. Which we're seeing at Saturday night's main event. So that's just going to continue. Rematch after... I've told you. SummerSlam is going to be rematch after rematch after rematch because they don't have long enough to build anything new. Because we've got 7,000 million billion fucking events this weekend and leading up to SummerSlam that we don't have time to build anything for SummerSlam that's new and fresh. Because we would have just had Saturday night's main event and we would have just had Evolution. So we don't have time to build anything new. So it's going to be rematch. We already know a rematch. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, rematch. Now, Randy and Drew. Street Profits lose the titles last night to the Wyatts. Street Profits lose the titles to the Wyatts. I have no issue with the Wyatts winning a match. They should be winning. They should be booked dominantly, absolutely. But they do not need titles. That type of character does not need titles. Undertaker. He had titles, but he didn't need them. Undertaker never needed a title. His character did all the work for him. He did not need a title. Bray Wyatt never needed a title. Again, he had titles. He didn't need them. His character did all the work. He didn't need a title to make you care about him. Those type of characters do not need titles on them. The Wyatts with the titles do nothing for me. I'll be honest, I like the Wyatts. Their booking is bad. No one really truly cares about them. You cheer for them because you like them, but do you actually care about what they're involved in? Do you care about what they're doing? Do you care about the segments, their matches? No. You care about them because you like them, but they're involved in nothing special and haven't been since they debuted. They've done nothing special since they debuted. They've done nothing since their debut. The debut made you think, oh, that's kind of cool. With the backstage thing and all the lights, and it was creepy, and it was the last segment of the show. You thought, okay, this is kind of cool, actually. This could be something special. In the memory of Bray as well. Nothing since. Absolutely nothing since. They lose to their biggest moment, other than last night, is losing to Karrion Kross's faction. That's the only thing I can think of when it comes to the Wyatts. The only thing that they've done is lose to Karrion Kross's faction. Who 90% of them are now released. and now they win the titles. Does nothing for me. Putting titles on them isn't suddenly going to make me care about what they're doing and involved in and their matches. It's just not. But Triple H does this. He puts a title on someone and thinks, oh, that'll do. People can't complain about their booking now because I've put a title on them. And then he puts even less effort into them. Look at Shinsuke Nakamura's title reign. LA Knight's title reigns. Multiple of them. He puts a title on him and then Does nothing with them. No effort, no storylines, no excitement, nothing. Which is going to happen to Solo Sikoa, which I will get into. But Street Profits lose. Again, Street Profits. They should have turned heel, by the way. They should be heel right now. They're constantly feuding with other faces. Vraxium, Wyatt's. I don't even know who faces or tag team heel in that tag team division. It's that all over the place. I don't even know who's who or what's what or where anyone's going or who's heel or face. They have that many face versus face matches. Just turn them heel. Why not turn them heel? They'd be really good as heels. But they lose the titles. To what? They're going to go back to the tag team division and they're going to have some qualifying matches and they're going to get the titles back at some point and then they're going to lose them again. It's boring. It's boring. It's boring. Wyatt's with the titles. Just to, what? Hold it for a couple of months and then lose it to Street Profits again? It's just a cycle. 3 tag teams hold the titles in a cycle. I don't even know. Like, where does Street Profits go from now? As I say, it's probably just going to be what I just said. Do you split up Montez Ford and have him go on a singles run? That'd be fun. That'd be fresh. That'd be new. But I don't trust Triple H to book him correctly. So would that be best for him? Probably not. Angelo Dawkins, what would you do with him then? They're probably the best tag team in the division, as in they tick all of the boxes. Vraxium, incredible wrestlers, but do they tick every box? Probably not. Street Profits tick every box. They might be the only tag team in that division that tick every box. In fact, they are the only team in that division that tick every box. It's just like, I don't know. It's like what the Usos and New Day were a few years ago, where it's just they go in a cycle of just losing the titles, win the titles, lose the titles, win the titles. It's going to be that over and over again until they retire, probably. Does anyone care? Is this going anywhere? No. Aleister Black, R-Truth. A match where neither person can win. I mean, neither person can lose. Sorry. Both need wins right now. R-Truth needs a win because he was the biggest name in the entire industry, the biggest story in the entire industry, and they've done nothing with him since. Botched this R-Truth thing, Ron Killings thing entirely. Botched it beyond belief to the point where no one cares about him anymore. His booking is the same as it was before any of this happened. He's just a bit more serious now, but that's it. He's got a different haircut and he's more serious. Aleister Black needs a win because he's just returned, pretty much. They like him, they want to push him, so he needs wins. So who do they have win? R-Truth. Again, R-Truth couldn't lose. Aleister Black couldn't lose. So don't make the match. Don't put these two together then. Don't put these two together. If neither can lose. It's stupid. Aleister Black loses. R-Truth rolls him up. Is this going to do anything for R-Truth? No. Is this going to do anything for Aleister Black? No. This does nothing for either of them. So what was the point? What was the point? This does nothing for R-Truth. Well done, you beat Aleister Black. What now? What are they genuinely going to do with R-Truth other than have a rematch with Aleister Black? He's going to have a rematch with Aleister Black, then another rematch, and then nothing for the rest of the year. So what was the point? What was the point? Does nothing. Definitely doesn't do anything for Aleister Black. What else happened last night? I'm genuinely trying to think. Oh, that was it. Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso. Solo loses. Solo Sikoa loses. He has just won the title and he is already losing. Why? Probably the stupidest thing that happened last night. Solo Sikoa just won the title. You want Solo to look dominant, right? This new faction that is this third reincarnation of the bloodline, which no one cares about. But you want it to seem dominant, right? You want it to seem like a dominant heel faction. They're dominant. Just put the title on him. So how can we make him look dominant? How can we make him look strong and like this is going to be fun? This is why you should care about Solo Sikoa and this faction. This this C-Tech bloodline. I know what we'll do. We'll have him lose to Jimmy Uso, who no one cares about either. Again, gets a good reaction from the crowd. But in your heart, if you be completely honest with yourself, do you genuinely really care about Jimmy Uso and what he's doing? No. Again, same with the Wyatts. You care about him because you like him. But do you care about what he's doing? Do you care about his matches? Do you care about what he's involved in? Definitely not. Couldn't care less about what Jimmy Uso is doing. And he's beating Solo Sikoa. Does this lead to a title match? Some kind of tag team match? Jacob and Jimmy versus Solo and JC Mateo? Let me tell you, I will not watch that match. Don't care what event it's on. Raw, Smackdown, Saturday Night's Main Event. If they find a way to put it on Evolution, SummerSlam, I will not be watching that match. I could not care less about that match if I tried. Is that what we're building towards? If it is, I will not watch. I will not be there. I will not be watching. I could not care less about that match. This whole bloodline vortex is stupid. It's boring. Everyone involved in the bloodline right now is just absolutely just nauseatingly boring. You put a title on Solo Sikoa and you have him lose already. Oh, this company. Let me know what you thought of the show last night. If you watched it, don't blame me if you didn't. But whatever. That's it.